I grew up in rural Missouri, right in the middle of the state, a place where if someone from out of the state asked if I was from St. Louis, I would say yes, and if they asked me if I was from Kansas City, I would say yes. I grew up right outside the capital of Jefferson City, Missouri. Grew up there. My parents owned the local restaurant in town. I grew up around business my whole entire life. My dad bought a franchise when I was a kid and kind of grew from that standpoint and later sold that franchise. And through pursuing franchise opportunities and diving deep into processes into those franchises, I started leaning into the concept of being more involved in this space. I decided to come to Franchise Sidekick because it gave me the opportunity to step away from the corporate clutter and the corporate world that just continue to bog me down on a daily basis and look at business opportunities for myself and my family. It gives me an opportunity to be part of a very cutting-edge organization that is on the front end of all things related to the franchising space. So I'm excited for the opportunity. I feel like my skill set of the sales training background, the sales leadership background, and owning my own business previously is a perfect fit for Franchise Sidekick. I talked about coming out of a 9-to-5, and a lot of the clients that I work with are trying to do the same thing. They don't have the pathway to do that. And one gentleman in particular out of Delaware bought a franchise from me. And I remember our very first conversation, it was as if I was looking in a mirror. We were talking about the exact same things, and he brought his wife on, and we continued the dialogue. 2 young kids, doing very well in life, but just didn't see what that 10-year map looked like for him. And so when we sat down and really discussed what those next steps would look like and what it would mean to his family if he were able to make a change and be at home more often and be there for him, it would be perfect. And so he moved forward, obviously, with a franchise, but he's one of a number of individuals that I've worked with that are in the corporate world right now, and they just don't know how to get out of what they're doing today, or more importantly, just find that pathway to success and ultimately live life on their own terms instead of for someone else. Having the opportunity to look in the mirror at individuals just like me and change their lives is a huge deal. Working with a company like Franchise Sidekick that has the experience to go into a market and revolutionize the way we approach this business is going to change the game. I'm super excited to be a part of it, and I think that the best years are to come.